Woo! Should we just flip off? All right. Today we're going to be reviewing Old Time Hockey. It's a game that's available now for PC and PS4 and Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Well, in the future. But right now, I just want to say, this game kind of sprung up on me. I didn't even know about it until a friend of ours.
Would you believe he's Canadian, by the way?
Yeah, he let us know about this game, and I'm so happy that he did. Even though in the live stream,
we kind of cursed his name a little.
A little bit, but...
Shout out to Brendan.
Yes, but this game is amazing. So, without further ado, let's get to the review. You need to stop that. Alright, to start things off, this is a game that does something that, you know, other NHL games do, but this is something that's been lacking in the game industry a lot. 4-person local multiplayer. And when you're playing this game with a bunch of buddies, it is just tons and tons of fun. And, well, you could either play exhibition or in story mode. And when I mean that, I mean you can either play, against the enemy team as a co-op team, or you can go in story mode and play all together in the same mode, which is freaking fun as hell. But regardless, here's where the game kind of gets interesting. And well, it has different control schemes. There is an advanced mode, there is a 2-button mode, and there is a beer mode. Advanced mode is a very, as it is, advanced mode where essentially you have to learn and practice it to master it. 2-button mode is a simple, classic mode that's very similar to the, NHL 94 of like yesteryear. And beer mode is hands down one of the coolest modes I've ever played with.
Basically, they designed the game so you and your friends could get drunk together, and one hand only has to use one side of the controller, and the other hand you drink a beer with.
But besides all that, what makes this game stand out from other NHL and hockey games is the fact that you can beat the crap out of the enemy team.
The game will literally stop while you're trying to shoot a goal, just so you could beat the fuck out of your opponent.
It becomes a one-on-one match. It's very simplistic, but the fact that you just get to, you can bob and weave and you just grab your opponent and just punch him right in the goddamn jaw.
All on top of the fact that this game is violent. Like, a lot of things that would obviously be a foul in hockey, they let go a couple of times. You can hook someone, you can trip them, you can knock them, you can hip check them.
This is Bush League hockey, after all. So, and you'll be hearing the coach on the top of his lungs yelling, "Ref! What the hell?" It's just hilarious.
On top of that, too, it's built on a very solid hockey game, just by itself.
Besides that, there is something I want to mention about the story mode. When you're playing the story mode, do not expect to play the game to win. Mainly, it's there just as a tutorial to help you with the advanced mode.
The newspaper tells you your team sucks, and it's almost like the coach is trying to train you how to get better.
Even though the coach is a loudmouth psychopath that, got kicked off other teams, and your whole damn hockey team is a bunch of drunks.
Alcoholics, really. Yeah, it's really sad.
I mean, what do you expect? I mean, they're freaking backed by a goddamn brewery. And on top of all that, the aesthetics is also what sells this game. The graphics, yes, are pretty low res, and they do kind of
on purpose, though.
I mean, they look like PS2 graphics.
But what makes it extra funny is those low res graphics. Every guy looks like an ugly ass hockey player. Everyone's got like bad facial hair and kind of hair that sticks to their face.
Yeah. Not to mention the soundtrack is phenomenal and really just matches everything.
They've got everything from jazz to surf rock from Dick Dale to, folk to country.
It's just awesome. Hell, even listening to the Addams Family being played on an organ is just fantastic. Alright, having said all that though, even though we're praising this game, there is a laundry list of issues here. And well, let's just get to the cons. And the cons are... wait, what do you... Oh, so the patch is... How long has this game been?
Less than 24 hours. Well, when this video comes out, maybe a little longer.
True, but okay. Wow. Wow, any issue we had with the game is pretty much gone. Let's just go down the list.
We kind of had a problem with, when you play the story mode, you could only use the advanced mode, which kind of sucks to a brand newbie. But they fixed that in the last patch.
Now you can use beer mode and 2-button mode, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
You also had to unlock the advanced controls, which honestly wasn't that big of a deal because you could use the Konami code.
Right.
But now it's unlocked out of the
right
story
away.
mode. Yeah, you can use advanced mode in exhibition mode anytime you want, which is fantastic.
Also, New Game Plus has been added, so now after you beat the game, you can just play it again and whoop the shit out of everybody.
There were also some main issues where you couldn't actually, do certain things like hooking, a feature that's very prominent in advanced mode. You weren't able to do it in 2-button mode. And well, they fixed that too.
They just added the button.
There was also some latency issues and some bugs here and there. But again, they literally fixed all those day one.
This, like a lot of indie game companies, shows that these guys really care about the game. And like we said, less than 24 hours, they fixed every complaint he and I had. And we were already like, we love this game. But
yeah, when we were doing the live stream, everyone was like, oh, this is a fantastic game. We'd give it a 7 out of 10 if they, fixed this and this. They fixed all those things.
And then added shit we didn't expect.
Yeah, and I don't know about added shit, but more it's like, oh, I hate that I have to do this to unlock this. And it's like, fine, here you go.
Okay, I do have one tiny issue. In classic hockey games, or every hockey game, you can play as your goalie. You can pull your goalie, you can have your second player maybe focus on being the goalie. I think that should be a thing in the game. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, if any developers, anyone I was watching it, that'd be a great addition to an already pretty damn good game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's just get to the bottom line. This game's great.
It's pretty sweet.
I mean, any issues we had with were pretty much fixed by the developers, and the critics are hating it, but people who are playing the game are falling in love with it. And with all the issues fixed, this is a must-buy game. And at only $15,
it's kind of a steal.
It is a steal. Like they could have easily charged $20 for it. Not saying you guys should. I'm just saying, but for the price that you guys are charging, this is fantastic. I'm in love with the game. As simplistic it is, it's still very, very intricate with its advanced mode. But it is a fun experience, and it's one hell of a game, especially with the beer mode. You can have just a bunch of friends just yelling at each other.
This game is meant to...
Oh my god.
This game is meant for drunk people, I'm telling you.
Oh god. It's great. That's all we're trying to say. It's a fun game, and if you're interested, buy it. Don't even hesitate. Well, that's a review. And yeah, I cannot praise this game enough. It's just fantastic and just a phenomenal game. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.
I'm coming for your ass, James. I'm coming.